Hi guys, it's Sam here from Bargain.hunting.blonde, and today I am bringing a subscriber requested video, which is a comparison of my Polene Numero Un Nano and my Senreve Mini Meastra. So let's start out with the Numero Un Nano. So this is the Numero Un Nano in a smooth calf leather in camel. This is one of the first colors they came out with in this size. The retail price on this bag now is $340, so the price did go up. The smooth is more expensive than their grained leather. Their grained leather is $320. The measurements, which I have taken from the website because I don't trust myself to take my own measurements, so they are in centimeters as they're a European brand, is the length is 20 centimeters, the height is 17 centimeters, the depth is 9 centimeters, and then the strap drop on the adjustable strap is about 120 centimeters depending on how you make it. As you can see, it is not a traditional adjustable. You do have to use like a little peg to change the strap length. So this bag is very cute, and it can be worn two ways. It can be worn by carrying it top handle, I guess technically three, or using the strap that attaches to the back D-rings as a crossbody or as a shoulder bag. So pretty versatile little bag. The pros of this bag are that it does have that adjustable crossbody strap. Not the easiest to adjust, but it is adjustable. It has a great price point, and you only pay shipping. So you would pay that $340 plus $25 for the DHL, which I believe is express. Like, it gets to you very quickly. And you don't pay any tax because they are not based in the US if you are a US resident. This bag is rarer to me than the Senreve, which we'll talk about, because this bag is not, at least I don't see it gifted to as many people, not as talked about on YouTube. And when I do see people talking about it, they have normally purchased the bag. So it's a little rarer of a bag. And I also think that compared to the Senreve, this is a much more luxe leather. I really love the smooth leather. I think if you were to get the grained leather, you would be getting a very similar leather to the Senreve. Cons for this bag is it is smaller than the Senreve. It is not going to hold a tablet or anything like that. This is purely going to hold your essentials for going out, such as a wallet, mask, keys, phones, that sort of thing. This is not by any means anything that would be considered ever a work bag, because it is just way too small for that. Unless you don't have to carry like any sort of papers or anything like that, and you are just carrying your essentials, then you could obviously use it for work. It's a very cute little bag. And why I chose to compare the Nano to the Senreve Mini Meastra is they are similar in size, and the Mini Meastra I thought might be closer to the Numero Un Nano, but it's not. Technically, that would be more close to the Mini Meastra, which I do not own, so that's why I'm comparing these two. As you can see, though, there is definitely a size difference. The Mini Meastra is much bigger than the Numero Un Nano. So they are, though, both the minis for this style from their brand. So next is the Senreve Mini Meastra. This is the ice color in the pebbled leather. So if you get up close, you can see the pebbling a little bit. This is definitely an older bag for me. I did purchase this bag. I was not gifted this bag. I have a crazy story behind this, which you might have seen because I've talked about this bag before. I bought this at the Last Chance clearance rack, which is a Nordstrom rack. There's two. There's one in Chicago and one in Arizona. I bought this in the Arizona one. It was $150-ish. I wish I had kept the tag from it, but it was labeled as a kid's bag because it is small, and so it was a very, very reasonable price. And when I saw it, it was in a pile of boots, and I said to my little sister and my mom who were shopping with me, I was like, I have to go get that bag, and they were like, why? Like, it doesn't look like anything special. I was like, this is a bag that I've been eyeing on Nordstrom's website, but I hadn't seen in person, and I wasn't willing to pull the trigger yet because it does retail for $695, so it's a little more expensive, especially when compared to the Polene. And so I was like, when I saw it, I was like, I have to go see if it's okay. And it was in really good condition, and I do have the strap and all that, it's inside, but there was on this front buckle a pen mark, and I was like, maybe I can get that out, and I did. As you can see, there is no pen mark there, and it was very evident. So I am really, really glad that I picked this bag up. I got such a deal, and like I said, I did pay for it myself. So the measurements of the bag are: the length is 8.5 inches, the height is 7.5 inches, the depth is 5.5 inches, the strap, which let me take it out from the inside, is adjustable. Again, it is a very similar to the Polene, but instead of being pegs, it is snaps, but it is snap adjustable. It can be made into a backpack, a crossbody bag, or a shoulder bag with this strap. So the strap drop is between 17.75 inches and 23 inches. So definitely has good strap drop there. The inside of this bag is much more in depth than the Polene. The Polene is literally just like the inside of the bag. The Mini Maestra has a lot of different pockets. So as you guys can see in there, there is a microfiber lining. There are 2 slip pockets here and a bigger pocket with a snap there. Then in the front of the bag, there are another 2 slip pockets. Oh, there you go, sorry. Another 2 slip pockets and then a zippered pocket. So this definitely has more organization in it than the Polene. As I noted to you guys, like here, I'll show you. I didn't show you because there literally is nothing on the inside of this bag. Besides it has one little slip pocket, which I don't think anything fits in. Maybe if you have a smaller phone, it might fit. But as you can see, it's basically just a giant hole, which is totally fine by me, but it does not have the organization like the Mini Maestra has. The Mini Maestra can also fit in the general compartment, a 10.5 inch laptop, and then in this back slip pocket, an 8-inch, I meant not laptop, a 10.5 inch tablet or an 8-inch tablet. So if you do have like a smaller like mini iPad, something like that, it would fit in this bag, which would allow you to carry it if that's what you need for work. Interesting fact, which I really appreciate about Senreve, they have tons of information on their website, is that this bag weighs 2.15 pounds by itself without anything in it, and it is definitely heavier than the Polene Numero Un Nano. Like, I can feel a definite difference between the two. So if you do have back problems, the Numero Un Nano might be better for you. I think the pros of this bag are that there are a lot of ways to wear it. As I mentioned, you can wear it as a crossbody, top handle, backpack, or as a shoulder bag, which I think is really great. It definitely has very durable leather. This is a pebbled leather. And like I said, there was a pen mark on it and I got it off. I do not think that would happen with the Polene, but it would with this. This bag is much more of a work bag. It has much more of a depth and it can carry a tablet in it, which I think is a big draw for a lot of people with this bag. And it has lots of interior pockets, so there's much more organization going on with this bag than there is with the Polene. One thing I will say that's a con for this bag, well, there's technically 2 for me, but one I don't think applies to everyone. But the first, I think it does apply to a lot of people, and that is that this bag is everywhere. As in, they see it all over YouTube, they see it all over people wearing it because people are gifted it. I do not have a problem with people being gifted things. It is their job, and that is why they're gifted things. But I think that turns a lot of people off from wanting to purchase it because they see so many people with it as it was gifted. Like I said, I bought this myself. It was not gifted. I would use it whether it was gifted or not, but it was not gifted. And then the second con for me is that this bag is heavier than the Polene Numero Un Nano. It is bigger, but it is also heavier. And for someone like me who has back problems, that's not the best. For me personally, with both of these bags, I have not seen a lot of wear to either, and I have used both, even though this is a smooth leather. I think there are numerous reasons for that. Number one is I do not use either of them as a work bag, like I said, even though you could use this as a work bag. Number two, they both have feet, which I really do think saves the bottom of the bag. I think that helps a lot, and I really appreciate that with both of them. And then number three, and I think this plays another big factor in it, is I do have a big handbag collection, so I do not use either of these every day. I do think if you're looking long-term what is going to wear better, it is going to be the Mini Maestra because of the pebbled leather. But I think if you were to buy the textured leather and the Polene Numero Un Nano, I think it would wear very, very similar. I know people have had issues with some glazing and cracking and stuff like that happening on the Mini Maestra. The only issue I have with mine, and I think this is literally just glue, which I could probably get off, is there is some glue right there. Do you see that? In one of the corners. And it is only in that one corner. So I could probably get it off. I haven't tried, but I do think this bag does wear very well, but again, I'm not using it for work. So if I had to pick one, there are numerous factors, but for me, I would pick the Polene Numero Un Nano, not because I don't like the Senreve, but for me, weight of a bag is a huge factor. So I would pick this bag, number one, because of the weight. Number two, I think this is a much friendlier price point. It is basically half of the cost of the Senreve Mini Meastra, and because I am not using it as a work bag, I would pick this one. If you are someone who is looking for something that's a work bag that can also be a backpack that is chic looking and you're carrying a tablet, I totally see the appeal of the Mini Meastra. I totally see it. I love the color. I love the bag. I got it for such a good deal, but I would consider buying one full retail if I was someone who was going to be using it for work or more on a day-to-day basis. Also, a great thing about Senreve that is different than Polene. Polene only ever has one sale a year. It's not truly a sale, you just don't pay shipping. So you're just paying retail price in the month of December. They've done that for the last 2 years. Senreve, on the other hand, has lots of sales, lots of discount codes. I do not have one, again, I do not work with them. But lots of deals, sign up for their emails. They have, I want to say it's called the renewal sale, but I could be wrong. I cannot remember what the sale is called, but they actually sell the gently used bags that are used in photo shoots, that are used at different department stores and stuff like that. They sell those and they sell them at a discount. So you can definitely get a discount on a Senreve bag, and I would say wait for that and do not pay full retail because there will be another sale, or at least, you know, they'll have sales where they'll include like an extra strap or a twilly or something like that, and that's great. So you might as well wait for one of those sales to get this bag. But that is my comparison between the Polene Numero Un Nano and the Senreve Mini Meastra. Thank you so much for all my followers who suggested I compare the two. I initially had compared the Polene Numero Un Nano with the Celine belt bag because to me they are more similar. They're similar in size and more similar in look, but they are definitely different in price point. So these two are a lot closer in price point. But if you want to see more comparison videos, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, which is twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays. If you want to see how I style my bags, please make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, my blog, all of which are linked down below. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.